On the battle-scorched land of Troy, a forbidden love is born. He is the mightiest general of the dog clan. She is the brightest princess of the cat kingdom. As fate tears two nations apart, and war becomes inevitable before the world collapses, they choose each other. Before the storm of war, they still laughed beneath the sun, a guardian of the kingdom and the hope of its people. Yet beyond the golden garden, destiny's shadow was already rising. In the garden, children's laughter danced with the playful puppy. Laeya placed a white rose in a child's hair, a moment pure as poetry, soon to fade before the coming war. Across the sandy training field, wooden swords clashed in laughter. Comrades watched with smiles as the young warrior Achilleson learned that true strength begins with duty. When white fire scorches the tower, fate shall burn the cities. Two hearts entwined shall weave both war and love. Amid the noise of the feast, two young strangers met eyes for the first time. Achilleson and Laeya, and time itself seemed to stand still. Laughter, like wine, brought their hearts closer. Her cheeks blushed, his gaze grew warm. Beneath the gaze of the moon goddess, two destined hearts gently touched. In that moment, they were no longer strangers from rival worlds. Leaning against the same pillar, they never turned to look, yet somehow felt closer than ever. She asked if a warrior ever doubts his sword. He answered, he fears it may cut away the peace within his heart. He kissed her hand, not to keep her, but to let her go with grace. The rising sun gilded their silhouettes, lovers who cannot stay together, yet refuse to forget. Hand in hand, they slipped into the moonlit night. Their silent steps already echoed with war. One forbidden love would soon set a kingdom ablaze. You have cast aside the crown's honor for shame and betrayal. Then I am no longer your proud son, for I chose her. This disgrace shall be cleansed in war. Dawn breaks. The drums of war sound. At the king's command, fate marches forward. Armored, Achilleson stands at the front, not for glory, but for war. He gazed from his warship, the shore bristling with banners and marching feet, while the distant temple and castle still quietly guarded her. He looked up at her on the wall. As the armies stirred, she stood still in the wind, watching him, silent, yet full of feeling. Across fire and stone walls, she asks, "Do you still remember the vow we made in the temple? Every war I fight is for you," he whispers. In the silence of the ruined temple, their hearts speak louder than words. Beneath the violet moon, her song drifted like a whisper of hope. In his arms, the world seemed to pause in quiet wonder. Between blades and belief, they clash in silence, for family, for honor, and for the tenderness hidden in their hearts. He falls to the dust, yet lifts his head with pride. Honor endures, loyalty burns on, the light in his heart never fades. She asked, "You say you love me, yet you killed my brother?" He lowered his gaze, her tears reflected in his eyes. Between war and love, his beliefs begin to waver. "If you fall in battle, I will follow you, but if you walk away, I can only let you go in silence." The war drums fall silent, smoke still lingers. The dog army leaves behind a mighty horse, retreating in silence. But is this victory, or illusion? The gates opened in triumph, Laughter filled the square, yet she stood still, silent, watching. Within the slumbering walls, the footsteps of fate begin to stir. A storm hidden in the belly of a horse is about to awaken beneath the moonlight. Amid flickering firelight and drunken revelry, he saw her silhouette, that familiar figure like a beacon, guiding him through the chaos. Amidst the chaos, he fought not for glory but to shield her from the arrow of fate. She finally found him amidst the smoke, amidst the blood, in her arms. He still breathes faintly. She will not let go. Loyalty is not proven in triumph, but in the courage to carry one another through defeat. Amid ashes and fire, she walked with courage and grace. A child held a puppy, and a white rose the last fragile light of innocence and hope. In the morning light, they slipped away, setting sail on a journey that asked no past. With love and quiet resolve, they left only the wind and sea to tell their tale. In the morning light of a distant island, they finally embraced the freedom and spring that belonged to them alone.
Subscribe and turn on the bell for magical stories.